Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. Federal and state energy ministers will meet today for a summit on how best to deal with soaring power prices. Electricity costs are expected to rise by at least 50% over the next year, and gas isn't far behind. Treasurer Jim Chalmers says easing the pressure on businesses and households is a top priority.
There are no easy answers, but we do recognise, we do get it, that Australian industry is under pressure. If there's more that we can do in a sensible and responsible way, of course we'll consider it.
The opposition leader has delivered his budget reply speech in Canberra overnight. Peter Dutton has told Parliament Labor's plan is a missed opportunity, arguing it will do little to help Australians who are struggling with the cost of living.
Power prices, taxes, interest rates, unemployment and the deficit are going up. The same budget papers confirmed real wages are forecast to go down. And this means that by Christmas, a typical family will be $2,000 worse off under this budget.
Thousands of residents across the flood-prone New South Wales Northern Rivers will be eligible for a voluntary buyback scheme. The $800 million program, which will be jointly funded by the state and federal governments, will cover residents across 7 councils, including Lismore, Byron and Tweed. It's understood properties will be valued at pre-disaster levels. Overseas now, Vladimir Putin has accused the West of fueling the war in Ukraine.
The West, over the recent years and especially over the last months, has taken several steps towards escalation. And they're always trying to escalate. There's nothing new in that.
Speaking through a translator there, the Russian president denies threatening to use nuclear weapons, but claims Kyiv has the technology to make a dirty bomb. Facebook's parent company has been slapped with a huge fine. A Washington state judge fining Meta almost $25 million for repeatedly and intentionally violating campaign finance disclosure laws. It's believed to be the largest fine of its kind in US history. And 3 people have shared in a record $160 million Powerball jackpot. Each of the winners in New South Wales, Victoria and Western Australia took home more than $53 million. To sport now, and at the T20 Cricket World Cup, Zimbabwe have beaten Pakistan by 1 run in Perth. Tonight the Aussies and England do battle in Melbourne. It's a do-or-die match for both sides after Ireland's upset over England. Aussie skipper Aaron Finch says it will be a battle to make the semis.
I think the group's wide open, absolutely, because any team can win on any day. That's the thing about T20. You can't take anything for granted in the game. It's a tough group to get through, no doubt.
And in the Women's Big Bash, the Adelaide Strikers beat the Brisbane Heat by 31 runs. For even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. In entertainment news, and the title of Prince Harry's autobiography has been revealed. It will be called Spare, with the publisher promising a raw and honest insight into the Prince's life. It will be out early next year. And Adele is keen to go back to school. The Grammy Award winner has revealed she's keen to study for an English literature degree once her residency in Vegas comes to an end. She's revealed she would have been an English teacher if she hadn't made it singing. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.